Last night, millions of Americans over the age of 60 lay awake, staring at the ceiling until the early morning hours. But what if, just 3 nights from now, you could sleep straight through until morning, deeply, peacefully, without waking, and it all starts with one simple ingredient that's probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Let me ask you this, have you tried sleeping pills, melatonin, maybe even warm chamomile tea, but still find yourself waking up at 2 or 3 a.m.? You're not alone. And here's the surprising truth. The reason isn't just about age or your hormones slowing down. After 60, your circulation to the hands and feet naturally weakens, and your body's ability to regulate temperature drops. This combination silently pulls you out of deep sleep night after night. Today, we're going to change that. I'll share with you 3 powerful ways to use ginger, ranked from the gentlest to the most effective, to warm your body, calm your nervous system, and steady your heart rate so you can finally drift into deep, uninterrupted sleep. These are natural sleep remedies designed specifically for senior care, so they're safe, affordable, and easy to do at home. And here's the part you can't miss. Method No. 1 doesn't just help you sleep better, it also strengthens your immune system and protects your heart while you rest. If you skip ahead or click away now, you'll miss the most important piece of the puzzle. So watch until the end. In the next few minutes, we'll start with the science behind why ginger works so well, because understanding this will make each method work even faster for you. If you've been struggling to sleep through the night, it's important to understand what's really happening inside your body after the age of 60. This is not just about getting older or slowing down, it's about a series of changes that directly affect your ability to stay in deep sleep. First, circulation to your hands and feet naturally weakens. This is called reduced peripheral blood flow. When less warm blood reaches your extremities, your body's core temperature regulation starts to shift. And here's the surprising part, your body relies on that temperature drop in the core and warmth in the hands and feet as a signal to enter deep, restorative sleep. When your feet stay cold, that signal gets scrambled, and your brain stays alert instead of settling into rest. Second, the balance of your nervous system changes. At night, your rest and digest parasympathetic system should take over. But as we age, the fight or flight sympathetic system often stays active for longer. That's why you may wake up at 2 or 3 a.m., your mind still thinking about yesterday's conversations or tomorrow's plans, even though your body is tired. This is where ginger becomes a valuable ally in your senior care routine. Modern science has identified 2 main bioactive compounds in ginger, gingerol and shobal. Gingerol, found in fresh ginger, helps dilate peripheral blood vessels, improving blood flow to your hands and feet. This not only warms your extremities but also reduces the cold wake-up effect that so many people over 60 experience. Shobal, which develops when ginger is dried or cooked, has strong antioxidant properties and a calming effect on the central nervous system, helping reduce the overactivity that keeps your brain alert at night. Ginger also has a unique ability to help regulate cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone. High cortisol at night is one of the biggest sleep disruptors for older adults. By supporting a gentle reduction in cortisol, ginger makes it easier for your body to transition into that calm, parasympathetic state you need for quality sleep. On top of that, ginger can help stimulate serotonin production. Serotonin is the chemical your body uses to create melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to sleep. From a traditional perspective, ginger has been treasured for centuries in many cultures, particularly in Asia. In traditional Chinese medicine, ginger is described as warm in nature with the ability to disperse cold, move the qi, and invigorate the blood. In simple terms, that means it helps keep the body warm, encourages healthy circulation, and relaxes the nervous system, all essential for sleeping through the night. Western medicine explains these same benefits in a different way. Ginger improves vascular function, enhances vagal tone, a measure of your nervous system's ability to relax, and helps maintain a steady heart rate. This combination supports not only deeper sleep but also better cardiovascular health, something every senior care plan should prioritize. For Americans over 55, these benefits are practical and measurable. Warmer feet and hands in the evening, reducing the urge to wake up and move around just to get comfortable. A steadier heart rate during the night, helping your body stay in the deep stages of sleep longer. Improved ability to maintain sleep instead of waking multiple times. One of the best parts? Ginger is affordable, available in every grocery store, and does not cause dependence like many prescription sleep aids. Most people start to notice a difference within 3 to 7 nights of consistent use. For others, especially those with long-standing sleep issues, it may take up to 2 weeks. The key is consistency and choosing the method that works best for your lifestyle. Now that you understand how ginger works, both from a scientific and traditional perspective, you'll see why it's such an effective tool for senior care and natural sleep improvement. And with that foundation, we're ready to move into the first method, a gentle, comforting recipe that's easy to make, tastes pleasant, and begins to warm your body from the inside out. Let's start with the gentlest and most beginner-friendly way to bring ginger into your senior care sleep routine, a warm ginger and rock sugar infusion. This method is simple, soothing, and for many people, it produces noticeable results within just a few evenings. Here's why it works so well. Fresh ginger contains gingerol, a natural compound that relaxes and whitens your blood vessels. When your blood vessels open up, blood flows more freely to your hands, feet, and brain. This warming effect tells your nervous system, it's safe to relax now. That alone can shorten the time it takes to fall asleep and reduce the number of times you wake during the night. The rock sugar plays a very different role. While ginger warms, rock sugar smooths out the sharp, spicy edge. Its gentle sweetness creates a comforting sensation in your mouth, almost like a soft signal to your brain that the day is over. For some, it also helps stabilize the feeling of warmth in the body, preventing the too hot sensation that some people experience with plain ginger tea. How to prepare it correctly. Take half of a fresh ginger root. Wash it thoroughly under warm water, scrubbing the skin to remove any dirt. There's no need to peel it, much of ginger's beneficial compounds are right under the skin. Slice it into thin pieces, no thicker than a coin. The thinner the slices, the more surface area to release the gingerol. In a small pot, bring about 500 milliliters, roughly 2 cups of water to a boil. Once boiling, add the ginger slices. Let them simmer for about 3 to 4 minutes. Add a small piece of rock sugar, just enough to lightly sweeten the water. Stir until fully dissolved. Lower the heat and let it simmer another 5 minutes, allowing the flavors and active pom-poms to blend. Drink it while it's still pleasantly warm. The ideal time is in the late afternoon or early evening, at least 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime. This gives your body time to absorb the warmth and relax without feeling overly full at night. Tips for maximum results. Drink it consistently for 3 to 5 days before deciding if it's working for you. Sleep improvements often build over several nights. Pair it with a calming evening environment, dim lights, quiet music, and a 45-minute break from all electronics before bed. This reinforces your body's natural signals for sleep. For those living in colder climates, sipping this drink while wrapped in a light blanket can enhance the warming effect and prepare your body for rest. Adjustments for specific needs. If you're pre-diabetic or watching your blood sugar, you can reduce the rock sugar to a tiny shard or skip it entirely. If you skip it, consider adding a slice of apple to the pot after you turn off the heat. It will infuse a mild natural sweetness without the sugar spike. If you have a sensitive stomach, cut the ginger slices slightly thicker and extend the simmering time to mellow out the spice. If you tend to get acid reflux at night, drink this earlier in the day. Mid-afternoon is a good choice, so you get the warming benefit without triggering discomfort close to bedtime. How you'll know it's working. Many people notice that their hands and feet warm up within 20 minutes of drinking it. Some feel an immediate calming of the mind, while others simply find they fall asleep faster that night. Over several days, you may wake fewer times in the middle of the night, and when you do wake, you may find it easier to fall back asleep. Remember, the goal of Senior Care Sleep Solutions is not just to knock you out for the night, but to gently guide your body back into a rhythm where sleep comes naturally. This ginger and rock sugar infusion is a first step. It warms you from the inside, relaxes your nervous system, and sets the stage for deeper rest. And here's where it gets interesting. If warming your body from the inside can already help you sleep better, imagine what happens when we warm it from the outside, targeting specific points on your feet that are directly connected to your heart, brain, and nervous system. That's exactly what we'll cover in the next method, and it doesn't require you to drink a single drop. Now, let's move from warming your body from the inside to warming it from the outside in a way that directly signals your brain and heart to relax. This second method is a ginger and salt foot soak, a favorite among many in the senior care community because it's gentle, deeply relaxing, and works without you having to drink a single drop. Here's why it's so effective. Your feet are loaded with nerve endings and reflex points that connect to your heart, brain, and other vital systems. When you soak your feet in warm water, especially water that's been infused with ginger, the heat dilates the blood vessels in your lower legs and feet. This draws more blood into these areas, taking pressure off your heart and improving overall circulation. In simple terms, it tells your body, it's safe to rest now. The addition of salt serves two purposes. First, it helps the water retain heat longer, so your feet stay warm and your blood vessels stay open for the full duration of the soak. Second, salt has mild antibacterial properties, which can be beneficial for foot health, especially for seniors who may have more delicate skin. Here's how to do it step by step. Take half of a fresh ginger root, wash it thoroughly, and crush it with the side of a knife or a small mallet. Crushing instead of slicing releases more of its active compounds into the water. Prepare a basin of warm water, ideally between 104 and 113 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 to 45 degrees Celsius. This temperature is warm enough to create a deep heating sensation without risking burns. Add the crushed ginger and about 1 teaspoon of salt. Regular or sea salt works fine, and stir well. Sit comfortably and soak your feet for about 20 minutes. While soaking, gently massage your soles, arches, and toes to stimulate circulation even further. When you're done, dry your feet thoroughly and put on a pair of thin cotton socks to help retain the warmth. Pro tips for maximum benefit. The best time to do this is 20 to 30 minutes before bed. That way, your feet stay warm as you transition into sleep. Create a relaxing environment, dim the lights, play soft music, or listen to a calming audiobook while you soak. If your feet tend to get very cold in the winter, pre-warm them by placing a warm, not hot, towel around your ankles for 2 minutes before soaking. For extra relaxation, you can add half a teaspoon of Epsom salt along with the regular salt. The magnesium in Epsom salt can help muscles relax and promote a sense of calm. Adjustments for special needs. If you have very dry skin, apply a thin, unscented moisturizer after drying your feet and before putting on socks. If your ankles swell easily, elevate your feet on a small stool for a few minutes after soaking to help fluid return to your upper body. Safety notes. Do not soak if you have open wounds, ulcers, or active skin infections on your feet. If you have diabetes with significant nerve damage or poor circulation, or if you've had major heart surgery, check with your doctor before starting foot soaks. Avoid soaking if you have a high fever, have just consumed alcohol, or are feeling extremely fatigued. In these cases, your body may not handle heat as well. How you'll know it's working. Most people feel their feet warm up within minutes. By the end of the 20-minute soak, the warmth often travels up to the calves or even thighs, and you may notice your breathing slowing down naturally. Once you slip into bed, you'll likely find it much easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. The goal of senior care sleep routines isn't just to help you nod off, it's to guide your body into a consistent state of nighttime relaxation, night after night. This method does exactly that by using one of your body's most responsive areas, your feet, as the entry point to deep rest. And here's the exciting part. You've now experienced what it's like to warm your body from the inside and from the outside. But the next method goes even further. It combines the warming power of ginger with 2 other natural ingredients to not only improve sleep but also support your immune system and overall health. It's the most comprehensive formula of all 3, and you won't want to miss it. If the first 2 methods were about warming your body from the inside or outside, this final method is about giving your body a total nighttime reset, combining warmth, relaxation, and immune support in a single soothing drink. It's called ginger honey lemon tea, and in the world of senior care natural remedies, it's one of the most complete sleep-supporting formulas you can make at home. Let's break down why this blend works so powerfully. Ginger's role is familiar by now. It warms your body, improves circulation, and relaxes the nervous system. When your blood vessels open and your heart rate steadies, your body can more easily switch into its rest and digest mode, paving the way for deeper sleep. Honey has a very different but equally important job. In small amounts, honey can help keep your blood sugar stable overnight. That matters because dips in blood sugar can trigger your brain to wake you up, often around 2 or 3 a.m. Honey also encourages the release of serotonin, the feel-good chemical that your body converts into melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. Lemon adds yet another layer of benefit. The light, refreshing aroma can be calming in itself, while the vitamin C boosts your immune system. This is especially valuable for older adults, since strong immunity not only helps you fight off seasonal illnesses but also supports recovery and overall energy levels. Here's how to make it step by step. Start with about 500 milliliters, roughly 2 cups of water. Bring it to a boil in a small pot. Add 4 to 6 slices of fresh ginger. Remember, thin slices release more active compounds into the water. Reduce the heat and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. This allows the ginger roll to infuse the water fully. Turn off the heat and let the liquid cool slightly. This step is important. If the water is too hot, it can destroy the beneficial enzymes in honey and alter the flavor of lemon. Stir in 1 tablespoon of honey in the juice from 1/4 to 1/2 of a lemon, depending on your taste and your stomach sensitivity. Drink it warm about 45 to 60 minutes before bed. This timing gives your body a chance to absorb the warmth, stabilize your blood sugar, and send the sleep signal to your brain. Tips to make it even more effective. Pair this tea with a relaxing bedtime ritual, like reading a few pages of a light book or listening to soft music. This creates an association between the tea and winding down. If you have a sensitive stomach or acid reflux, reduce the lemon to just a few drops for flavor, or add it after the tea has cooled further to prevent irritation. For a slightly different flavor, add a thin slice of orange peel during the last minute of simmering, then remove it before adding honey and lemon. Safety and adjustments. Keep honey portions small, about 1 tablespoon, especially if you have diabetes or are watching your sugar intake. If you're allergic to citrus, skip the lemon and focus on the ginger and honey combination, which still offers strong sleep benefits. Avoid using very old or moldy ginger, as it can contain harmful compounds. How you'll know it's working. Many people notice a gentle warmth spreading through their body as they drink this tea. Within 20 to 30 minutes, breathing often slows, muscles loosen, and a calm, drowsy feeling begins to settle in. Over several nights, you may find you not only fall asleep faster but also stay asleep more consistently. In SeniorCare, the goal is to create habits that work together, and this tea can be your anchor habit at night. It supports your body in multiple ways, all leading toward the same outcome: deeper, more restorative sleep. You can use this tea on its own, or combine it with the other methods you've just learned for a more powerful effect. And that brings us to the next step, the 3-night stacking plan. This is where you'll see the fastest, most noticeable results, often within just 3 nights. Now that you know the 3 methods, here's how to combine them for the fastest results: the SeniorCare 3-night sleep reset plan. This plan is designed to quickly warm your body, calm your mind, and train your system to stay asleep longer. Night 1. Begin with the ginger and salt foot soak about 20 to 30 minutes before bed. The warmth will open up the blood vessels in your feet, helping your circulation and signaling your nervous system to shift into rest mode. Pair this with a quiet, dimly lit environment so your brain gets the message that the day is done. Night 2. Continue the foot soak, but add the ginger and rock sugar drink in the late afternoon. Drinking it earlier in the day helps warm your core and relax your nerves without making you feel too full before bedtime. This 2-step combination boosts both internal and external warmth, increasing the chances of uninterrupted sleep. Night 3. Skip the afternoon drink and focus on the ginger honey lemon tea about 1 hour before bed. This gives you steady warmth, stable blood sugar, and the relaxing aroma of lemon as you wind down for the night. Tracking your progress. Keep a small notebook on your nightstand. Each morning, jot down how long it took you to fall asleep, how many times you woke up, how you felt when you woke: more refreshed, less groggy, warmer hands and feet. Within just 3 nights, many seniors in the SeniorCare community notice they fall asleep faster, wake less often, and feel more energized in the morning. And once you've experienced the difference, there are a few simple habits you can add to make these results last for the long term. The best sleep routines in SeniorCare aren't just about what you do right before bed, they're about creating the right environment for your body all evening. Here are a few small but powerful habits that can make your new sleep routine even more effective. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. Even if you think coffee or tea doesn't affect you, caffeine can linger in your system for up to 8 hours, making it harder to reach deep sleep stages. Keep dinner light and balanced. Aim for lean protein, slow-digesting carbs like sweet potatoes or oatmeal, and plenty of vegetables. Heavy, greasy, or high-sugar meals can spike your blood sugar and cause nighttime wake-ups. Switch to warm, dim lighting an hour before bed. Bright, cool-toned lights can suppress melatonin production, while warmer tones tell your body it's time to relax. Practice the 4-7-8 breathing method or read a short, calming book. This slows your heart rate and shifts your nervous system toward rest mode. Stick to a consistent bedtime. Going to bed and waking up at the same times each day trains your body's internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up naturally. These habits work hand in hand with your ginger-based methods, reinforcing the signals that tell your brain and body to rest. But even natural remedies aren't for everyone. Before you begin, it's important to know the situations where ginger should be avoided. That's exactly what we'll cover next. Before you dive in, there are a few important safety notes to make sure these senior care methods work for you without any unwanted side effects. First, always start with fresh ginger. Avoid any root that's soft, moldy, or has dark spots. These can contain toxins that are harmful to your liver. Wash ginger thoroughly and keep the skin on, as many of the beneficial compounds are concentrated just under the surface. Second, don't go overboard. Even natural remedies can cause problems if used in excess. Drinking very strong ginger infusions or consuming large amounts daily for months on end can put extra strain on your stomach and liver. Stick to moderate, consistent use for the best balance of safety and effectiveness. Third, there are times when ginger should be avoided altogether. If you have a high fever, are recovering from heat-related illness, or are dealing with serious liver or stomach disease, it's best to hold off. Those with uncontrolled high blood pressure should also proceed with caution, as ginger can slightly lower blood pressure in some people, but may cause fluctuations in others. Finally, if you have diabetes or GERD, acid reflux, adjust your recipes, reduce or eliminate honey and lemon, and opt for gentler preparations like the rock sugar version or the foot soak. And of course, if you're unsure, consult your healthcare provider before starting. So, with those precautions in mind, where should you start? Let's quickly recap the 3 methods. Method number 3, ginger with rock sugar, a gentle, warming drink for the late afternoon or early evening that relaxes your body from the inside. Method number 2, ginger and salt foot soak, a deeply relaxing, circulation-boosting treatment that works through the nerve-rich reflex points in your feet. Method number 1, ginger honey lemon tea, the most comprehensive option, combining warmth, blood sugar stability, and immune support for a powerful nighttime reset. If you're ready to take action, here's my advice. Choose the one method that feels easiest for you right now and try it tonight. Don't wait for the perfect time. Start, see how your body responds, and adjust as you go. Consistency is the key to results in senior care sleep routines. And I want to hear from you. After you try your chosen method, come back tomorrow and comment 100% below this video so I know you're part of our senior care community and committed to better sleep. If this video helped you, tap the like button so more people in the senior care community can find it. Hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss new natural remedies and sleep tips. And if you're ready to take the next step, I have another video that pairs perfectly with these methods. It's about a simple 3-minute bedtime habit that keeps your heart steady and helps your brain relax for even deeper sleep. You'll see it right here on the screen. Click it now, and I'll see you there.